Wait, hold on. I've got a song I've got to play. Hello, hello, hello. Come on. We're going live. Wait, are you ready?
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields.
Not that I look like a strawberry, but strawberry fields forever. So, tomorrow is November 11th, so 11/11. Let's make our own synchronicity. We can plant a seed and make our own synchronicity tomorrow. So at 11/11, stand and call out a name of somebody that you love, you care, and you're compassionate about, and you send them energy. And then say, I see and I receive that energy back. Because we're going to create a conduit of this wonderful love that is freely given and freely received. When you are in a state of love, it's about, think about like, it's like dieting, right? Like if you're dieting, when I was a personal trainer, I would tell people, I'd be like, okay, so here's what we have to do. If you're constantly focused on the food that you can't eat, you're living in the conscious brain and you're going to fail. So we need to gear you into another place to focus on the food that you can eat, that's exciting, that's inviting, that propels you and makes you compelled to be in that healthy space. Then you forget about, or you don't want the bad food as much as you did. Because all the things that you've been focused on that are not fulfilling, they have no spiritual caloric value. So the past no longer has caloric value to make you exist today. So let's focus on those things that exist now in your life that are about loving, about learning, about acknowledgement, about accepting your life, good or bad, whatever the bad is, whatever the good is. Hello, everybody. Lucy, Evangeline, hello. Hello, Gemma. So whatever your bad is, whatever your good is, you got it right now. Let's pump up the good, forgive the bad, and focus on spiritual caloric intake. We want things that have spiritual benefit to us. And we don't want to go on a quest searching for more spiritual tools, because I'll tell you, we've got a lot of them. The biggest tool you can have in your arsenal is this. This is your biggest tool. It will take you to freedom or take you straight to hell. Hello, Ron. Hello. Hello, Jennifer. So tomorrow, for one day, 11/11, we're planting seeds for 2018. Things are going to manifest. Tomorrow you're going to have some awesome things happen. You're going to have some synchronicities happen tomorrow. And this is calling out for 2018. 2018 is going to be a powerful year. 2017 flew by because this was a foundation building year in the 8-year cycle for what the Mayan calendar truly said. So we were looking at the foundation being disturbed. We were looking at the ground being tilled, the rocks being taken out, the soil being turned under. Look at my face, turned under soil, you know what I'm saying? So all of you have been through a lot of things this year. A lot of awakenings, a lot of sadness. But let me look at something. If I operate in a place of love and I get hurt, it's better than not have been anywhere close to love. If I just operated without love, my life isn't going to be full. Even if I get hurt, I'm going to pat myself on the back because it meant my vulnerability was at all-time high. I'm not going to be stupid. I'm not going to run around like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm not just going to be like, oh my God, I'm so in love. I'm going to give good, solid foundation love. Like I say, right, Christine? You are what you see. You are what you say. You are what you do. You are what you listen to, right? And everything that you're moving into has to be an edification of what you're anticipating for today. You want to think about it like if you didn't shower every day. How long is it going to take for you to stink? Me, maybe a day. I don't know. So if I don't shower every day, if I don't do my hygiene every day, I'm going to be pretty rancid by day 2, day 3 for sure. Spiritual hygiene, do, say, listen to, see, everything that we're going to keep on point, that was this year. That was this year. This was the Saint Germain year. This was the year of the heart being tilled up and tilled under. Everybody's very aware and very heart-centered for the self. Like I said, we are the ocean, we are the water, and I or you are the boat. This boat don't float without water. So I need to exercise. It is prep time. It's go time for damn sure. Hello, Jennifer, and your LOL. That's hilarious. So this is go time. We have to work on the water. It's like when California is having a drought. If you've got a drought, there is no water, you die. If you don't have a tribe, if you don't have a group of people, hello, Bobby. If you don't have a group of people, if you don't have a resilient crew, like I've tried to build for everybody here, that's why we have these separate groups like Upbeat Buddha where you can post and you can say things that you need. If you're feeling something, you can bring it about. If you want some extra prayer, you can pop it in there and it's private, just for us. You need a go-to group. Because we came from a tribal system, we were not meant to be alone. We weren't meant to stand alone, and we never have been alone, and we never will be. And the only time we believe it is when we're trying to be away from it, because we're afraid to love. We're afraid to let go. And when I say let go, I don't mean it's like you're just giving up. I mean, you let go of the control that you're trying to have on life. You have fun. You love. I love you, even if it doesn't go anywhere. That kind of love. Because I just love loving, right? If you had an opportunity to go on a date and you're sitting across from somebody at a dinner and you're just sitting there, that doesn't have to be your future husband or wife. What happened to the experience of conversation, of expanding your consciousness, of just saying, you know what, I just love being around this person. I just love experiencing somebody that's interested in me, right? So that's what 2018 is going to be about. Hello, Rhonda. How are you doing? We want 2018 because 2017 is the hard rock year. That was the year of tilling everything over. It was the year of a lot of twin flame rationalizations. It was a lot of people understanding, like I just did my video on YouTube yesterday. We're putting the soul back in soulmate, where the twin is within. It doesn't matter what you want to label it. If you aren't right on the inside, nothing's going to be right around you. If you're fucking crazy on the outside and inside, your world's going to be crazy. If you're living in a place of chaos here, guess what? You're not going to be keeping it together on the outside, right? I have news for you. You may think you are, but all of us will know you're not. I mean, that's just what it is, right? It's like me walking around thinking nobody's going to know something's wrong with my face. Oh no, they know something's wrong with my face. They'll look at me and be like, yeah, something's wrong with my face. It's skin cancer, my friends. Sunblock it up. So, you have to love yourself. You have to be aware of yourself. 2017 was a year of becoming aware. This is my ego saying, hey, let's keep yourself in check. Because ego is a tool. Do you know what ego really is? If you want to find out where evil lives in ego. Evil doesn't live in love, right? Evil doesn't live in just on a sunny day out in the plains. The nature of evil is not being present with love. It's being afraid of love. It's being aggressive against love. Because hate and love don't live in the same world. If you love somebody, you can't hate them. And if you do hate them, you didn't love them. Because you love people. If you love somebody, if you're in a loving relationship and it doesn't go the way you want it to, you love them because you want them to be happy doing whatever it is that they'll do. You might be hurt, but that's not hate. So we need to start understanding to perpetuate 2018, because we're seed planting in 2018. We had to break ground this time, spiritual spankings like nonstop. We're breaking ground. My book is out in January, right? And it's this new spiritual level on dealing with love, looking for love, because it starts right here. Your first date is right here, right? If you want to go out, if you want to fix your marriage, if you want to find somebody, you got to start here. You got to start right here in the heart. You show up before you show up. And that's when things start changing. That's what 2017 was about, right? So ego, like Wayne Dyer said, edge God out. Thank you, Nilo. But yes, you're edging God out when you're accessing your ego. And let me tell you, ego is shifty. Ego can play victim, right? Ego can play like, well, why did you do that to me? How could you do that to me? Oh my God, I'm lovable. Why can't you love me? Ego can play that game too. So don't let it fool you. Love, and love more. Love takes work. Love isn't easy. It's a choice. I have to wake up and say, you know what, today, shit might go off, but I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it. And at the end of the day, I have to remind myself, I say a little prayer before I go to bed. And it sounds cheesy. Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord. I don't say that one, but I improvise my own. I make peace at night because I say the time I look at my past the most is I reflect from my day. And you should try it. It's like mental journaling. I reflect on my day before I go to bed. And I say, you know what? I got 5 minutes to let me say what happened to myself today. Where did I do it right? Where did I do it wrong? And if I did it wrong, I'm like, wow, shit, I did some wrong stuff today. I don't want to do that again, because that is not the loving self I could be. Because I'm potential incarnate. I'm opportunity. And I will tell you, 2018, if you are not doing my 365-day challenge starting on 2018, it's going to go with 2018 planting seeds. Because change is going to happen. Change is something you can learn. Change is a technique. Because you want a revolution and an evolution, right? Like the Beatles say, I want a revolution. So a revolution takes change. Change happens easiest if you do it daily. Change something different every day for 365 days, and it will change your entire existence. If you go back and watch my first video on YouTube, here's the challenge. Go back and watch my first video on YouTube, and you come back and you tell me on this video if you see a change. Right? Because I'll tell you what, I looked and I do. And you know what else I saw? Going through this with my face, I'm no longer uncomfortable on camera. Being uncomfortable on camera was my ego. My ego was playing victim. My ego was sitting there in fear, like maybe I don't look good enough. Maybe I'm not presenting myself good enough. Maybe they won't like me. That's fucking ego, right? That's ego. See how ego is tricky? It's like really tricky. It's sticky. It's like trying to get honey off your hands. So I said, you know what? The only way around it is I've got to love what I do. I've got to love who I am. I've got to love everything. And that's exactly right, Bobby. 365 days to change your entire existence. I did it, and it changed mine. I went from trying to figure out what I would do, how I can make a difference, and look what I'm doing now. And this isn't about ego. This is about access. I'm accessing myself so that everybody has access to everything that they can be too. Because I'm about the water. Because I know my boat don't float without you guys. And the boat is important because it houses who I am. But the water is important because without that, there's no reason to be a boat. So we are all symbiotic. We are souls incarnate in a soul group. If you know me, if I know you, if we work together, we're here for a purpose. The purpose is to access love on a daily basis. To do love every day. To accept change every day. 365 days of change. Right now, it starts for 2018. Something different, whether it's a different pair of socks, a different pair of shoes. Maybe you're going to go right when you should have gone left. Maybe you're going to stop at a coffee shop instead of eating a freaking cheesecake. Maybe you're going to go hear music. Maybe you're going to go for a walk outside. You're going to do something different. Anything, the slightest thing, something different every single day. Maybe today you're going to look in your rearview mirror and you're going to stop in the parking lot and you're going to give yourself a pep talk before you go in. Something different. Because what we're doing is we're knocking on that door, soul source door, and we're saying, I see you, knock, knock, knock. I'm right here. Give me the opportunity because I'm ready. Give me the opportunity to change my life and other people's. If you're not trying to change your life, you can't change anybody else. If you're not loving yourself, loving other people is very difficult because your ego is going to make you feel guilty, going to make you feel shame, going to make you feel blame. Ego does all of that stuff. Ego is the one that makes you feel insecure. Ego is the one that makes you feel like you can't do something. You are full, complete, and ready to do everything you came here to do. Your soul contracted with you, with me, with everyone else. We are right now ready to plant seeds. Those seeds are what's in your heart right now. When I say this, what do you see yourself doing that will make you happy? Whether it makes you a living or not, I don't know. But if you're doing what you love, eventually it will. So whatever it is that came to your mind, plant that seed in 2018. Start making change a catalyst for you. Just like the twin flame was a catalyst. Be your own freaking catalyst. Be your own coach. Be your own cheerleader. Hello, Rocio. Be your own cheerleader for a change. Because be in your own corner. Because you can have friends, you can have family, you can have lovers that are all there to support you. Because how many times have you said to yourself, if I can just find the right guy or the right girl, it'll make me feel complete? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Let me just tell you straight out. Nobody makes you feel complete but you. Now, they can accessorize how you feel. So if you're feeling good, they can make you feel better because they expand it. But if you aren't feeling good, you can meet Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong. It doesn't matter because you're still wrong. Mr. Right's not going to fix it. And Mr. Wrong's just going to stand in there and make you feel like you're validated. Because your ego wants to validate that wrong. Ego doesn't want you to be your true self because that's scary. That's vulnerable. You can get hurt. And if you can get hurt, it means that you're this close to being happy. What? If my heart can get hurt, it means I'm that close to being happy? Hallelujah, hell yeah. Because it means I'm taking a risk. It means I'm being vulnerable. It means I'm not looking at myself as a victim. I'm not going to victimize myself by walling myself off and insulating myself against what love is. I'm going to take a freaking leap of faith. Right? That's what I'm talking about. So stand with me tomorrow, 11/11. Make your mantra. Think of what you want to do. Send love to somebody that you wouldn't normally send love to and receive love from them. Even though they don't know they're sending it, when you send it to them, the nature of source and soul, the soul in them sees that love and has to honor it. It sends it back whether they know it or not because we're soul-bound beings first. We are all in source. We are all part of the same song. Right? We're just instruments playing the same tune. And somebody has to play the bass. Somebody's got to play the treble. Right? And I like me bass. I like me some bass. Everybody wants to be in my video. What's up with that? How is that possible? We're going to have like 6 heads floating around or what? So that's what I wanted to pop on live about was tomorrow, 11/11. Stand with me. I have to work tomorrow, but stand with me. Let's make a mantra. Let's send love to somebody we wouldn't normally send love to, but most importantly, see them sending love back to you. Let's break the cycles that have set you aside. Let's break those cycles that have kept you separate. 2017 is a hell of a year. It's coming to a close rapidly. This has been a year for breaking ground, breaking habits, breaking your back, breaking your bank. 2018 is a lot better year. It's a seed planting year. We got the soil ready. Let's plant some seeds. Let's believe in it. Let's see it. Let's manifest it. Let's start the 365 days of change. And I'm not talking changing tires and changing stuff. It's not hard stuff. Just change something. Maybe smile at somebody. Make a point to say hi to somebody. Do a random act of kindness every day that's different. You ever gone to a coffee shop and pay for somebody's coffee behind you? If you have the capability, why don't you try it? You want to see somebody respond differently. Maybe you're at the grocery store. Maybe you have been blessed and the person behind you is not. Maybe they're struggling and you best buy their groceries. Maybe you bought a grocery card for $50 and you leave it with a cashier for the person behind you. Do something different. Damn it. Doing the same thing is going to get the same thing. Are you tired of being where you've been? I want to be something better. I want to be my best self. That means doing my best every damn day. The fourth agreement. The finality of that agreement. Right, Rose? So feel free to share this. It's going to be public. If you want to post this wherever you want to post it, please do. 11/11. Post on the Upbeat Buddha Universal Love Update. Feel free. We're standing strong. We're standing together. We're a tribe of one. Like the Hopi said, you can take the road, the head road, and hurt. You can take the heart road and heal. I'm going with the heart. Now, I hope I'm not the only one. Because I'm all about healing. I'm all about feeling. I've been afraid to feel. I've been afraid to reach out at times. I've been afraid to touch people. I've been afraid to be loved. And that sucks. It sucks. It sucks to be afraid to get hurt. And you know what? I'm not afraid to be hurt any longer. Because if you can hurt me, it means I loved you. And if I can love you, I can love you even if you hurt me. And if you hurt me, I'm going to find somebody else that will love me, and I'll love them too. Because I know I'm not broken any longer. I know I'm capable of loving beyond fear of being hurt. That's where you have to find your salvation. And you find that by serving others. Being of service. Being of service to those people for no particular reason other than you just want to help them. But see, all these things have to come from your heart. Now, if you have to lead with your head because your heart is hurting right now, that's okay. Fake it till you make it if you have to. But you need to work on it. 2018, we're doing it. So stand with me tomorrow. I love all of you. Peace, light, and love. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon.